Rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities, his showboating and confidence has won him a...
Yamal! Oh, that was close. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Plays it across. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Konate gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rabiot. Mbappe. Rabiot. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Ronaldo getting this one clear. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Calmly anticipates. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hausen. Ferran Torres. Llorente. Pedri. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Deftly away. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Oh, a delicate chip through. Camavinga clears it away. Konate. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. So what can they make of this? Thinks one through. Oyarzábal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a...
Baina with the foul. And let's be lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looking for a corner. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Konate can get it clear. Hernandez. Cuts out the pass. Camavinga. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. It's a threatening ball. He's had a shot! Cherki. Olise. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Olise. And it's Gusto. Gusto, gently done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Llorente. Still goalless at the moment. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Gusto. Cherki. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. It's run loose here. Pedri trying to keep this in. Cross goes in there. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Hernandez. It's a goal kick. Rodri. Over to the left. It's Grimaldo. Camavinga. Cherki. Gusto. Now it's Olise. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Well, they could break here. Grimaldo. Pedri. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Grimaldo, Ferran Torres, Pedri, Yamal, Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness, and they can counter here. Olise, he's got away. Cherki. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's neat. Rabiot. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Rodri. Cherki. Baina shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Olise. And here's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cherki. Mbappe chips it through. Gusto. And here's Rabiot. It's Rabiot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Baina. Rodri. Aim forwards. Too much on that, it's gone out. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. Done delicately. And that was very necessary. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Baina, gently done. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ferran Torres! He can get that clear. Llorente forwards and with intent. And it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Up he goes! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Upamecano. Rodri, some resolute defending there. Ferran Torres could try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Yamal! No message. This has gone, that's foul.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Grimaldo. Olise. Cherki. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cherki is offering a right smile there.
Moved on forwards. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Grimaldo played over towards the opposite flank. Cross. Rabiot getting this one clear. Olise. Gusto shifted upfield. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And that's been won straight back. Llorente. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Rodri, played towards the front line. And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot gently done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Howson getting this one clear. Cherki. Yamal. Howson. Llorente. Howson. Kubasi. Yamal chasing after it. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Cherki!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Yamal. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. And there's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And here's Elise. Oh, sweet feet. Llorente gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano. It's Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Here's Mbappe. Cherki. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cherki. Camavinga. Tries a measured ball. Howson with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running shot. It's Dembele! That comes as a mighty relief. Vina. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Clipped into space. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. Mbappe! Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Yamal's cross. Danger averted for now. Time to deliver. Yamal. Oh, it's played into... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gusto. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Gusto. Camavinga. Olise tries to thread one through. Ah, such a clever touch. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Upamecano. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. And here's Olise. Oh, what a ball! Rabiot spread out to the left. Was there to get rid. Camavinga. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vina. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Yamal. Llorente, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rodri forwards and with intent. Baina with the short one. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in, and he's there to get it away. Lovely feet. Chance to play it in. Yamal's cross. Cleared away. Dembele. Always onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He can get that clear. Chance! Cleared without complication. Olise, Cherki, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Kubasu. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Grimaldo, and it's played forward. Gusto cuts it out. Konate, Camavinga, Cherki, Camavinga, Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Baina. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. That has found him in acres of space. And they've got rid. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal, that's an imaginative pass. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. Throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki, Olise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Camavinga. That is lovely. He has a look up. Chance to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Changes then in quick succession. Pedri. Baina. Howson shifted upfield. Hernandez. Camavinga. Kubasi. Yamal. Llorente. Now it's Yamal. And here's Llorente. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is out of play. France making consecutive changes here. Baina. And it's Llorente. Out to the right. Picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Yamal. Can he deliver? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards. Looks to the other side. Kalulu. Elise. Digne. Ekitike. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. And can he finish it? That's a waste.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Out to the left it goes, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Olise. Olise's cross. Rodri can get it clear. Rabiot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot. Ekitike. Rabiot. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ronaldo gets it away. Olise plays it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oyarzabal, cracking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Llorente. And here's Llorente. Deep cross. Only partially clear.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Mbappe. Olise. Over to the left. They really do have to make something of this. He climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Kubasi. Grimaldo.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Cherki. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Ekitike. Ekitike! He's done very well to get to that.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Pedri. Pedri gently done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Digne. Upamecano. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Kalulu. Digne. Big chance, corner. That's not going far.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Konate. It's Camavinga, played out wide. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rabiot. Baina wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. That's been slipped through. A lay off the ball! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, Isabel actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. And a chance! There was plenty of power on that. Dembele. Baina. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Yamal closing in on goal. Baina. And here's Llorente. And here's Yamal. And here's Llorente. Baina. The cross comes in. Oh, he's overshot the green. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baina. Yamal, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Howson. Moved on forwards. Baina. Llorente. Now it's Baina. Aimed in towards the centre. And a play for a throw. Cherki. Cherki. And it's Gusto. Baina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Rodri forwards and with intent. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baina. Yamal. Spain, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga looking to get on the end of this. It's a throw-in. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Konate shifted upfield. Gusto. Rabiot. Still goalless at the moment. Defending of the desperate variety. Baina. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasu. Aim forwards. Baina chasing after it. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez, gently done. Dembele, spread out to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. And it's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Could be danger here. He's heaved it away. Yamal played in. Konate getting this one clear.
Spain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Lamine Yamal clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oyarzabal. Baina. Oh, easy pickings there. Konate, Rabiot, Cherki, Gusto looks to get on the end of this. What a throw in. Yamal played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And he shoots! It's there! Spain are all square! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Konate, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ball is over the line. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Upamecano. Cherki. Gusto. Oh, sweet feet. He whips it across. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. He is through here. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. It's a mighty effort! didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And he cuts out the supply. Baina. Llorente. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres takes aim and crosses. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Olise! Olise! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olise goes short. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Mbappe flings it across. And it's Gusto. Played in with purpose. Big chance! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Raya claims it, and the danger passes. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Now it's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Gusto. Good take, and is he in? Hernandez. Forward it goes. Llorente, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal, it's lofted through here. Rabiot. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Clipped into space. Now that's well seen too. Cherki, Elise, and here's Dembele. Dembele, good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Pedri, played towards the other side. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Now the delivery. Konate clears it away. Referee's given a throw. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Upamecano attempts a clearance. Played it again. And that's been well dealt with. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Cherki. Elise. Now it's Yamal. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Hernandez. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Oyarzabal, who's set up one goal so far. Rodri. And it's played forward. Pedri. Always onto this. Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. And here's Oyarzabal. Deftly away. Baina. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Baina. Yamal. Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal. Now it's Llorente. In by Llorente. Up he goes! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here. Spain, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Spain take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Olise. Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. And here's Olise. Cleared away. Takes a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
All-time excellent interception. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. That looks a good ball through. Yamal. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. And here's Yamal. Baina. And here's Llorente. That is lovely. Llorente, now here's the delivery. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rabiot. Hernandez.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Camavinga. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's on his way! It's really well cleared. Upamecano. Rodri. Now who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Pedri. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. Chance to shoot! He scores! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cherki. Oh, it's a shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, Lisa certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Cherki. And it's played forward. And he's just misjudged that one. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. And it's Hernandez. Rodri, gently done. Rabiot cuts it out. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gets it away. Cherki. Oh, good spread. He can get that clear. Knocks it out wide. And here's Elise. And they got rid. He's found some space. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Ferran Torres. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Howson. Llorente. Yamal. Thinks one through. Hernandez clears it away. Llorente, and that's aimed into the middle. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He is shown a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Kept out by a stubborn defence. Played out to the right. Gusto. He's found a way through. Produces a cross. Olise plays it short. And here's Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's the chance to counter. Howson. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Cherki. And here's Olise! Raya. Oh, they could be caught out here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Camavinga. Played out wide, back into the middle. Grimaldo. Al Kubasi. He's fizzed it forward. Camavinga. Hernandez. Applies the finish! Oh, they could break here. Pedri. Howson. Pedri. Grimaldo. Howson. Over to the left. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Pedri wins the duel this time. Now it's Oyarzabal. Camavinga, out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Throw it. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. They've played it short. All driven towards the far post. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Baina. Llorente. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Baina. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Out to the right. Yamal. He's in a great position here. Chance! Tries to get it clear. And it's Gusto. Gusto. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is out of play. Gusto, Cherki, Mbappe, that's good play, Camavinga, Cherki, oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around for him.
Yeah, that's well done, really robust. Cherki, Upamecano. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. It's Hernandez. Hernandez. Played into the middle. There will be a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Flashes it across. Out for a throw. Camavinga. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cherki, Mbappe, spread out to the left. Hernandez crosses. Upamecano, Camavinga, Cherki, Hernandez, Camavinga. Now is this the final assault? Cross goes in there, and that's out of reach. Konate. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Baina. Yamal. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ekitike. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kalulu. Now can he... Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oyarzabal. That has been knocked clear. Cherki. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Over to the left. Mbappe! Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Grimaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. A chance to play it in. He's in, decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Rabiot. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Mignon, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cherki. Lisa takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Hit into the middle. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Elise. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Pedri. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres looks to get on the end of this. Konate. We expected better, and so did he. Grimaldo, and he goes cross-field. And it's Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Swings it across. Hernandez gets it away. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Llorente. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Gusto. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Olise. Will play through for the wide man. That's very neat. No way through, so back it comes. Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullback.
It's Dembele!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente. Kubasi. So we're still where we started right now. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Konate. Mbappe. And here's Elise. Cherki. Cherki! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Cherki brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cherki. Elise. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. Elise. And here's Dembele. Gusto. Dembele. And that was very necessary. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, this is a great Camavinga! It's anyone's ball now. And he thumps it clear. Looking for support. That's a big chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Nice control. Cross goes in there. Hernandez. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Yamal wins the duel this time. Llorente. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's neat. Goes for a shot! Just swings wide.
Pedri, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Mbappe, oh, good spread. Played into space out wide.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Yamal done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oyarzabal. Now who's going to be first to this? Gusto. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Cherki. And it's Rabiot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Olise! And the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri cuts out the pass. Ferran Torres. Probing pass. And he's heaved it away. There will be a throw-in. That's not going far. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Upamecano. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Gusto. Konate. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. That's good play. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The win very much. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Llorente is there, and he can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cherki. Camavinga. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Rabiot. Upamecano. Spain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Mbappe played into space. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Camavinga. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. Thinks about the shot. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Baina. Grimaldo. Baina. Yamal is onto it in a flash. And that is out of play. Camavinga. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri gently done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Dembele. Howson makes the interception. Kubasi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Hernandez. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Cherki. Upamecano. Hernandez. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Yamal. And here's Dembele. Over to the left. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. Too much on that, it's gone out. Bina. They get a throw in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri, forwards and with intent. Grimaldo. Pedri. Howson shifted upfield. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take. Bina. Mbappe. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Olise in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! Could be danger here. And that's played in low. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. Llorente. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Olise. Charge, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bina. What a throw in. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Grimaldo, long ball upfield. Camavinga. Still just a single goal between the sides. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez. Cherki. It's run loose here. Pedri. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. And it's Rodri. And the finish! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He just knew,
and you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. And it's been played through. He's in. Ferran Torres! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played towards the other side. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. Not one of his best. Upamecano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oyarzabal, Pedri, Grimaldo takes aim and crosses. No, he's overshot the green. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Oh, it's Oyarzabal. Gusto is there, and he can get that clear. Grimaldo has it in a wide position. Hernandez tries to clear. Throw in. Lovely feet. It's a good-looking delivery. Gusto with the clearance. Oh, it's Dembele. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Gusto calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Llorente. Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gusto. Cherki. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. Hernandez crosses. That's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Yamal, and a chance! And he should have made it fall.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a nice ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great work on the overlap. Chance for a shot! Oh, he put himself into a great position. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres is flagged offside. Come back to the keeper. Konate looks to the other side. Camavinga. Upamecano. Kalulu. And it's played forward. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a decent chance! It's a loose ball. Chance. Oh, that is asking. Shoots! Baina, who's short. And the shot! And here's Yamal. Oh, just skip Yamal! And it's Baina. Baina knocks it out wide. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Llorente. Oyarzabal, and he shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Getting this one clear. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe. Kalulu. Kalulu carries the ball down the right. He is through here. Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Grimaldo tries to dink it through. It's Baina. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Cherki. Olise. Oh, a delicate chip through. Llorente. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baina. Played into the middle. Konate can get it clear. That's been won straight back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Baina, and can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
France are making a change now. Konate spread out to the left. Pedri. The final 5 minutes. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. Aimed in towards the centre. Kubasi. Rodri. Howson. Bina. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Howson. Yamal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Bina providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Llorente. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. That's Bina. That's a good ball. Yamal. Llorente. And here's Bina. And here's Bina. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ekitike, he's got away. Over to the left. Cherki. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Spain definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing, and it was just a lovely show of adaptability. And I just really liked what I saw here.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cherki. Mbappe. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Biner. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cherki plays it through. Gusto. And here's Elise. And can he finish it? Mikel Oyarzabal moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Rabiot gently done. Elise gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, they could break here. Oyarzabal tries to dink it through. Camavinga clears it away. That's been won straight back. And here's Llorente. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez. Upamecano shifted upfield. Mbappe, that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri wins the duel this time. Mbappe, Elise. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldo, Pedri, Ronaldo, now it's Ferran Torres, Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. Grimaldo gets into some space. Hernandez. Cherki. Elise. Oh, good spread. Gusto hangs one in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Konate, and it's played forward.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And it's Grimaldo. Rabiot. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Hernandez succumbs to the pressure. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Howson. Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rabiot. And here's Olise. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal, clearly not happy with that. Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe, looking here to chip it through. Gusto. It's a good-looking delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Dembele. And he's heaved it away. Konate, aim forwards. Nice control. Cherki. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Konate cuts it out. Cherki. Baina laid out to the left flank. Konate. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Baina. Rodri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Baina. Rodri. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Llorente. Howson. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Hernandez makes the interception. Camavinga. Pedri. Llorente. Baina. And here's Yamal. And it's Baina. Knocks it out wide. Baina. Here's Oyarzabal. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedri. Grimaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Elise. Out to the left it goes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Olise played with finesse. Howson can get it clear. Olise. That pass has been well intercepted. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Olise. Howson gets it clear. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? Olise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. It's an inviting looking ball that. 30 minutes gone. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bina. Howson. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's a nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cherki. Mbappe. Into the channel. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. On time, excellent interception. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out for a throw. Grimaldo. What a throw in. Llorente gets it away. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's straight offside.